And now, delegates, I want to thank you for your service in the political process and for taking a few minutes to watch this video. To say the least, it's been a very unique campaign thus far, and the upcoming state convention will be a different experience for all of us. It's been a real pleasure meeting so many people who've shared their stories, their hopes, their desires, their fears, their ideas, and most important, their optimism for what lies ahead. I want to share with you something very personal to me. It shapes and drives not only what I do, but how and why I do things. This is the Statue of Responsibility by my good friend, Gary Lee Price. I've had this statue for many years sitting prominently in my office. I look at it often because of what it represents. This statue was created to symbolize the thoughts set forth by one of my personal heroes, Viktor Frankl, Holocaust camp survivor and noted author of Man's Search for Meaning. Dr. Frankl spoke of the inseparability of freedom and responsibility. He said freedom is not the last word. Freedom is only part of the story and half of the truth. The positive aspect of freedom is responsibleness. This statue, as you can see, is of one hand reaching down to grasp another. It represents our responsibility to care for one another, to look after the one, and for each of us as individuals to come together that we may achieve a greater cause. Victor believed, and I agree, we, neither as a nation or as individuals, we cannot have freedom without responsibility. Today there are many things we could focus on and complain about. We're very literally being torn apart and isolated by this COVID-19 virus, which has impacted the life and health of individuals as well as our economy. Some have lost jobs, some are losing businesses, and most tragically, some have lost loved ones. Despite the chaos that swirls around us and seems ready to swallow us up at any moment, what we can control is our ability to choose how we respond. We have the freedom to take responsibility for what happens next. I look at this as the first act that we, the people, must take to protect and defend what is important to us, to our families, and to our communities. As we push through the challenges caused by the virus, and we will together, there are other challenges and issues that we must face. An increasing deficit and unbridled spending, an aging and deteriorating infrastructure, assaults on the Second Amendment rights, those who devalue our military and ignore veterans who've served. There's only one way to move forward towards solutions on these issues and bring about the desperate changes we need. We must come together and take responsibility, both individually and as a nation, to do the hard work, to make the hard choices, to find the solutions, to protect and defend those things that we hold dear. As your congressman, I will support and defend our homes, our values, and our freedoms. Present and future missions at Hill Air Force Base, the military and our veterans, the rights and life of the unborn, our Second Amendment rights, our ability to work, to start and grow businesses and regrow this economy, legislation to rebuild our aging infrastructure, and drastic reductions in our spending. I'll be transparent and communicative in all that I do. I'll share with you the responsibility I hold sacred as I take the oath of office to support and defend the Constitution of the United States of America. I believe in and stand for responsibility. I ask you to join with me in this great cause as I humbly ask for your vote. May God bless these United States forever and especially now in our time of need. Thank you.